Hello and welcome to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Agrarian Skies 2. Alright, last episode we didn't get the blood orb we wanted. Got the blood orb we deserved. Went through all the effort of making a tier 6 altar and tier 6 blood orb, but that didn't open up the research that we needed to get the Eldritch blood orb. Eldritch blood orb? This one. Forbidden magic. The research didn't open up in the Thaumagonicon to get, so we'll get that eventually. However, I'd want to build a new jetpack. So we've been living with this one for so long, but we could actually build a Fluxed Infused Jetplate, which has a lot more RF. Don't know whether it draws more RF, but it does have a lot more elaborate things here. We have Fluxed Armor Plating, which is made from Fluxed Crystals, which are diamonds filled with destabilized redstones. We need about 20 of them, if I remember counting, because we need to make this Fluxed Infused Chestplate, which is the same thing. Alright, let's get that started. The other component that we really need is the Fluxed Electrum Ingots. They are made of Fluxed Electrum Blend, which is the Electrum Blend with destabilized redstone. Go figure. So we can craft a lot of Electrum. How much is it for an ingot? 2 per ingot. 2 per 2 ingots. Okay. Get started with that. And while that gets started, I'll get 20 diamonds. I think it's only 20. And of course, toss that stuff in the magma crucible. Toss these in here. And just let it do its thing. So this jetpack needs our resonant jetpack plus these cryothium cooling units, which needs tin and hardened glass or hardened lumen glass. Can we make hardened glass? I remember having that recipe. Hardened glass. Yes, we can just craft those. So that's easy. We also need these flux thrusters, which require resonant thrusters. It's not too bad. But we also needed that flux pack, which is new to us, which we just need to start with a leadstone energy cell. Do we have any leadstone? No. Well, guess we'll have to make some up. And the flux pack. So that's the first step there. And we need to turn the flux pack into its highest version. We need to make that one, hardened flux pack. And then we need to make this one, which requires conductance coils, which requires electrum probably. Yeah. Good thing we're making up some electrum. Let's see how our other stuff is doing. Let's just make 10 blocks of electrum. Almost there with the diamonds. Then we could start blending electrum with this. Probably will need more redstone. It's not a problem. Probably is ways to automate this better and get precise numbers there, but I think we'll live for now. And so we need a filled redstone energy cell frame. Not bad. Just need a couple more hardened glass. Okay, that should be enough for the armor plates. So we need to make up the chest piece, like so. Good. What else do we need? We need to turn this into that. Good. And that into that. Excellent. And that into this. Do I need it to be armored? Might need it to be armored. I need the bronze, iron, just like that. Apply it to that, and invar armor plating. That we just combine up with that flux pack. Like so. Armored. Nice. Starting to come together. We now need the cryothium cooling units. So missing more fluxed electrum. There we go. 2 cryothium cooling units. But before we do that, we do need to make some Enderium. Enderium? How do I make these? Some resonant flux ducts, so we just need some redstone energy flux ducts. Is that right? Yeah. Just like so. And that's for the jetpacks. That's for these thrusters, the flux thrusters, which I neglected to take into account that requires armor plating. And glowstone elevation units, which require fluxed electrum and lumen and illuminator frames, which is hardened lumen glass. Alright, 2 illuminator frames. What else do we need for that? Some of these lumen ingots. Which is made from lumen blend, probably. Which is pulverized silver and some energized glowstone. Okay. Have an idea of what we need to do. So we need 2 buckets of destabilized redstone. Alright. Just getting our cryothium frames filled. And that should just be tossing these 2 units in here. Because I'm probably going to need a lot more than that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Now I have a feeling we have to fill that with glowstone, which shouldn't be a problem. Yep. 4 buckets of glowstone each. And while that fills up, let's see what else we can make. These are quite involved. And a couple of fluxed electrum ingots and the resonant thruster. What do we need here? Looks like those redstone buckets. And this innovation dynamo. What's missing from that? Electrum ingots, of course. There's 1 resonant thruster. There's the other resonant thruster. There's 1 fluxed thruster. Oh, what are you missing now? There we go. The other fluxed thruster. And if I would be so kind and take it off and put it in. Flux infused jetplate. Now, as I understand it, ow, it has a charger as well, so I could charge any flux items. But this hover mode, so much better. So much better. It's effectively creative hover. Nice. Oh, and it's speedy. It's super speedy. And I probably could enchant it as well. Let's get this charged up. That's going to take a while. And there goes our power. It's completely drained our systems. Which is fine. We don't need this, but, yeah, let's just put that back on. Give our core time to recharge. Alright. Maximum flight. One of the quests we have is node creation. There are not very many nodes around here. Luckily, the Jaded One has provided you a method by which you can make nodes. Just attune in place, more or less. So the attunement, and I didn't realize earlier, is that it was right on the main page of the Thalmcraft book, node catalyzation. Easy peasy, actually. So, why don't we, excuse me, grab me that, and where's my wand? Alright, so this is just like so. 4 Salus Mundus, 4 Great Wood Logs, and a warded jar becomes an unattuned node matrix. Of course, make sure to scan that. And there we go, and that sound was me just gaining a little bit of extra warp, and I've been doing a lot of research. Our sanity is getting up there. Or lack of it, I'm not sure. I've been keeping around rotten flesh on me to eat whenever I get the unnatural hunger. Might want to find a different solution to that. But we have this unattuned one, and we can now get an attuned one. And a reward bag. Let's see what this is. Copper oreberry bush. Of course it is. So this is an ordo matrix. That's fine. What else can we make with this untuned node matrix? So we can make a balanced one. Ordo, Aqua, Ignis, Terra, Preditio, and Air, but only has like one of each. There's Ignis. And then you could put it into a jar with lots of Ignis. Oh. Oh. Or balanced. Oh. This really doesn't tell me what to do with it, other than to end up putting it in a node in the jar thing via this mechanism here. So, let's see what else we can get. Still don't have the clearing flux thing. I don't know how to get it. It just doesn't turn up in the research here. It's supposed... Oh, hello. Never mind. Never mind. I got it. So that should be easy. That one should be easy. Iron bars, V-filter, arcane bellows. Need to make some arcane bellows. Yeah, that's easy. Okay. Bellow. And there we go. A flux scrubber. To scrub your flux. Awesome. And that should complete that quest as well. Getting on there. Claim our reward, which is a florb of flux goo. Lovely. I guess. Alright, so this is something I'm supposed to be making. I read up somewhere that you don't get some stuff until you get some of these shattered avarice pearls. So we're going to grab some. So we need some ender pearls. So we'll grab a stack of 16. And we just need to throw them about. Apparently I drained something out of there completely. Go ahead. And apparently I don't have very much avarice. Oh, that's interesting. To make them, assuming you have an infinite supply of ender pearls, which we do, it actually gives you quite a bit more than the avarice, or whatever the grabby hand thing is. Huh. That could be useful. But I guess you throw it around until it breaks? Gotta be careful where you throw it, though, I guess. Oh, look at that. And then it starts hurting you. Huh. Too much avarice is a dangerous thing. So the key to these avarice pearls, it's not the shards, is to actually get them to pick up stuff. Oh, except I have magnets. There we go. There's one. Let's actually take off our magnet for a second here. That was very slow. Alright, so avarice pearls, what we want is for them to shatter. So, discover new research, lower right hand corner, and as the avarice pearls shatters, you experience a sudden flash of insight. What does that mean? Structured avarice. So if you use a sliver of entropy and an avarice pearl, you can shatter it yourself without throwing it. And finally, thirsty glyphs turn up, which gives us the glyph of the bovine. That's the entire reason we wanted to get those shadow pearls. And what was it I needed? I need fames. Perfect. That's not too bad. Except I don't know what aqueous admixture is. Well, that's not bad either. So it's just sliver of water, some clay, ink, and blood, or slime. Alright, let's get that made up. There is our aqueous admixture. Might as well scan this since we do have it on us. Don't forget to scan all the things. There we go. Alright, I don't have my magnet on again. Then you, the glyph, you need ocular enema. And how do we make those? So, crystalline eye in a crucible with Bestia and Spiritus. Okay, right-click on the entity after you make the eye. So we have one of these that hasn't been bound, so we just need to, whoops, not jump off the world. Right-click on a cow with it. There we go. Alright, and that gives us a Glyph of the Bovine. Cool, and that clears up the last quest we have in Sky Farm. All quests completed, and we get a spawn count and a reward bag. Reward bag says Thaumium Axe with looting, fortune, and repair. Not too shabby. Alright, this has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave your comments and suggestions. Back with you next time. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.